The gate stood open at dawn, and the field held its breath. For years, the sheep had pressed their noses against those wooden bars, dreaming of the world beyond. They spoke of it in whispers while chewing grass worn thin. Freedom, they called it. A place without fences, a place where the wind ran wild and no bell decided when to eat or sleep. So, when the gate finally creaked open, silence fell, then erupted into sound. Hooves thundered, wool brushed, wool. The flock surged forward as one living tide, hearts racing, eyes bright with the thrill of escape. No one asked why the gate was open. No one looked left or right. The word freedom was louder than caution. They poured into the hills, scattering like sparks from a fire. The grass there was taller, sweeter. The sky felt wider. Laughter, high, breathless bleats filled the air. At last, no shepherd, no fence, no rules. But freedom, unchecked, has a way of stretching thin. As the sun climbed, the flock spread farther apart. Familiar bells faded. The rhythm of togetherness broke into fragments. Some sheep climbed rocky slopes alone, others followed streams into narrow valleys. The wind carried new sounds now, low, patient breathing, paws brushing leaves, the soft snap of a twig behind them. Wolves had been waiting, not rushing, not loud. They watched as the flock dissolved into easy targets. One sheep froze when it realized the silence had weight. Another ran, too fast, too blindly, straight into the jaws of something that knew hunger better than hope. Panic rippled through the hills. Calls for help echoed, unanswered. There was no fence to return to, no shepherd's whistle cutting through fear. Only the terrible understanding that freedom without direction can become a trap. As dusk bled into the land, a small group of sheep found each other on a rise, shaking, exhausted, alive. They huddled close, listening to the night reclaim what had been offered so easily. In the distance, the open gate still stood. By morning, the survivors returned, not in triumph but in quiet steps. The fence was no longer an enemy, it was a boundary with purpose. The shepherd said nothing. He didn't need to. The sheep understood now. Freedom is not the absence of limits. It is knowing which limits keep you alive. If this story made you pause, reflect, or see the world a little differently, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow and keeps these stories alive.